Hello everyone, welcome back. We're back at Desarde's residence in Hikmet, and I'm going to try and speak to... what's her name? Afra. I'm going to see if she has any dialogue that has been unlocked now that she's a part of our group, and I've decided that I want to continue this ancient secret quest and go speak with Constantine about the ancient ruins. I look back in my journal and it looks like this was a quest that was picked up after Vasco's quest with that weird like Cthulhu creature. So let's speak with Afra first. If we don't get anything from her, we'll go ahead and make our way back to Constantine.
Desarde, I'd like to discuss something with you.
I'm listening.
My colleagues are only interested in the physiology of the islanders and consider everything else to be superstitions. However, if we want to understand how they are transforming, we need to take a look at their culture. The potions they drink, the dyes they use are surely the source of their physical changes.
Why not talk about it with Siora? It seems to me that she would be the best one to help you.
Siora is very suspicious of me. She will never betray the secrets of the Doneigada. But I was told about a place of ritual called Kurganau, decorated with carvings and offerings. By studying them, I hope to better understand what is possibly the greatest mystery of this century. But they call it a dangerous place and I cannot go alone. Will you accompany me?
Wow, so we already have a quest for her, a companion quest. We're going to put that on hold for now, but we will return very soon.
Sorry, I'm already very busy at the moment.
I understand. But think about it all the same. Anything else?
Do you often hold strangers at gunpoint?
Only when I'm being tracked. What about you? Do you often track young ladies?
Maybe? Or young men? Tell her charm guided you. Tell her that the journal made you want to find her. See, I don't know about making a move on her right next to Vasco. Vasco's like right there. I don't want to ruin anything with him.
Your journal was surprisingly thorough, and your observations very pertinent. How could one not want to find someone so brilliant?
It could have fallen into the hands of a boorish idiot, unable to understand any of it. I'm glad it was you who found it. Anything else?
Yeah, I don't understand why it keeps... the camera keeps going behind the wall. That's a little annoying. Sorry about that.
Where do you come from, Afra?
From Alima near Al-Sad. It is but a small town, but there is a particularly renowned observatory there. My parents wanted me to become an astronomer, but I chose the Earth over the sky. I was always more intrigued by life rather than distant stars. Plants and animals fascinated me as a child. For this reason, I left Alima quite early to study in the capital, and I seldom returned.
When did you arrive on the island?
A little more than 2 years ago. My master, Dr. Vasili, suggested that I should follow him to Tifredi. He needed help cataloguing all the unknown plants and animals. How could I decline such an offer? There's so much to discover here.
Do you miss the continent, your city, your family, perhaps?
No. When I arrived on this island, I immediately knew that it was where I was supposed to be.
I wish I felt that way about my life, Afra.
I must leave you.
Okie dokie. Let's go find Constantine.
Happy to see you, my dear.
You really don't look well. Have you not yet seen a doctor?
No, it's nothing. You know that I've always had a weak stomach. My nausea will leave me eventually. You wanted to tell me something?
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We are eager to hear your news.
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and the battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I'm certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Siora told me of a legend that spoke of them, about a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Nauts?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands, and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
So I thought that the ruins were from the end of Vasco's companion quest, but it's actually the end of Siora's first companion quest, just a couple episodes back. So Lady Morange, she's out here down to the left, I believe, is where her office is. And hopefully she has more information about the ancient ruins. This should be interesting. This is even more interesting now, to me, that it's not way out in the middle of nowhere, as far as we know right now. We did have a campsite close by to these ruins, so at least we won't be running around all over the place.
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagase.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
Go to the old mine. Oh. Wait a minute, is that Glendemen?
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
I wonder where this is. It is. Okay, we were actually there before, like the old mining village. So let's go and fast travel. That's interesting. We're finally going back. It's been so long since I've been over there, and I actually completely forgot. There's also a Nadiga, the Nadiga man, I believe, is over there. We saw him in so many episodes ago. But yeah, okay.
Look, up there. This is Deidre, the ruins Lady Morange told us about. But I do not know how to get there. The path collapsed.
Some of the tunnels in the mine may lead to it. We should go there.
According to Lady Morange's instructions, the ruins should be in this area.
In the mine, ask about the ruins. Yeah, this is where that Glendemen is. Also, the skill altar I couldn't reach. So there was like a cog that I ended up fixing, but we couldn't go any further. Like, you literally could not move after the cog was replaced. So I'm interested to see if we're actually going to be able to open the gate where the cog is supposed to go. The nice thing is that it's already going to be done.
The entrance to Qualosane is here. The people of the village might be able to teach us a few things.
Search the area, ask about the ruins. Okay.
Good day. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed, and we have better things to do. The iron ore, it doesn't come out of the ground by itself. Do you need anything else?
Talk to me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. They're really old. Centuries old. But those tunnels are full of riches. It takes little effort to unearth the minerals that we want. What more could we ask for? Seeing as how there aren't that many of us, if we were pressed to mine all the tunnels, we'd be too few. But the time will come, when folks hear about what we're pulling from these rocks. We won't be alone for much longer.
Find a passage towards the plateau. Well, I'm pretty sure I have the cog in my inventory. Yeah, new cog right here. It has to be that. Yeah, now it's lit up where we could put the cog in.
There must be a way to open this gate somehow.
And another damaged cog. Well, we don't need it.
There, the gate is open. Poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Good job. Wow. That's exciting. There's a lot of ladders around here. A lot of ladders I wouldn't be climbing. And I'm guessing probably a lot of bats. Okay, I just have to remember to keep an eye out for the ore. And then I should be able to do a lot of upgrades after this quest. And the quest before this too, I did get a chance to pick up a few, oh, I didn't even see the crate, I just saw the sparkles. I did get to pick up some ore there as well.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Did her magic hit me in the ass a moment ago? I swear it was either that she was too far away or she actually hit me. I'm just going to assume that she was too far away. We'll go with that. Oof. I would not willingly go in here. It just seems very unsafe. Lots of OSHA violations here. We have a crafting table. Workbench. I am not going to look at any upgrades right now. I think we're good. Everything that I'm picking up is so low level compared to what I have already equipped. See, I'm getting a little disappointed for not finding items that are higher level like I am, or they're just like way too far past my level.
Poison on my blade. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
I'm still not used to hearing Vasco use his gun either. Or his pistol. I haven't had him in the party for a very long time. Can I go down? No. Oh, that's so cool looking. I know I can't go down there, but that's a really neat environment. Really neat picture right there. Okay. Onward and upward. You have discovered ruins of Deidre. Another camp. Oh, okay. Bedry. This is definitely where that Magamen is. Wow, there's so much of this map. The size of this game is really quite impressive. I think we came at a very good time of day as well, with the sun behind the ruins. Man, I feel like maybe I should have brought Afra with us. There's gotta be some type of boss fight or something up here. There's no way that we're the only ones here.
Finally, here we are. These are the ruins that Lady Lorene spoke to us about.
I'll drown myself with the morning tide if these buildings were of native construction.
Explore the area. Something may give away the identity of the architects.
Well, I do see some bats, or flying bastards. I hate them. Ugh. It looks big too. Gross. Oh, that was the last camp as well. How do you pronounce this? Glendemen. I don't know. Glendemen. Okay. There's also some gross looking thing over there, unless it's just a plant. Maybe that's just a plant. Okay, so with these guys, I'm not even going to play around. Also, wait a minute. I forget that I have, what is it? Poisons that I can apply. I'm going to go with this elemental coating. I think it's just like the first hit, too. So, elemental. Oh, it's 4? Did you see that? So it's like the first 4 hits. Oh, it's still alive. That's fine. I will put an elemental coating on again. Get away from me, sir. Okay, so it looks like I'll keep the other 2 hits. Oh, that's neat. I didn't realize it was so many hits. Thought it'd just be 1. But I guess it makes sense that they have 4. All of them have the 4. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, I saw a big creature over here. Hello. There it is. Oh, it's just like one of those bear dudes. And he's already dead. Yeah, I'd say I'm a bit OP for this area. I came here way too late. Okay, I keep bringing up the map because I don't want to miss anything. I highly doubt that I'll be coming back to this place after this quest has been completed, so... Oh, there's the first place we gotta look. Fuck you, bucko. You know, I wish that I had a bomb. That has to be a thing. Right? Because I'm not playing a rogue, even though I'm starting to go in that direction a little bit.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Okay. Fuck off. I think if I just kick him, Vasco will get him. Oh, we're just all gonna kick him. There we go. Okay, perfect. I don't want to waste another poison on him. What is that? Like a barrel? Is it the knots? Old rusty key. Okay. I hope that there's not anything hidden in any of this part of the ruin. Wouldn't that be interesting if it was the knots? Or maybe this is St. Matthias's like old stomping grounds. I don't know, maybe that doesn't make so much sense because St. Matthias was over on the Teleme side. He wasn't over here in Hikmet. This is more like the Hikmet area. Just follow the enemies, Morgan. They will lead you to all of the answers. It must be an underground. Like standing right on top of one of the clues. Okay, bucko.
Poison on my blade. Let's go!
Oh, look at that poison. Takes you down so fast. What is heal again? I keep forgetting the down. Because I know that I changed out my lantern and the heal when I got it. I was also looking at my skill tree. And I have 2 points to assign, and I almost want to put them on the healing. But then I'm like, oh dang, I don't want to because I want to be a warrior. A lockpickle. Ancient seal. This forgotten seal from the ruins of Deidre still bears the old coat of arms of the congregation.
This seal. I know the insignia. Even if it has become more detailed in recent decades. It's hard to believe my eyes.
What nation does it belong to?
This is the ancient coat of arms of Serene. It's a congregation seal. No, let's continue to dig. I need to know more. I need to understand.
I need to understand, Vasco. What in the bloody hell is going on here? Sorry for my really bad accent. Ooh, maybe we'll learn something about Desarde's father. Oh, jeez Louise.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Okay, we got a Glendemen again. If I recall, he kind of burrows in the ground, so maybe we can put poison on our blade. Oh, I hate him. He's so ugly. I also have to switch my weapon out because he has a lot of armor.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
I don't recall how to get him out of the ground. I don't think there's a way. Maybe if I shoot him? Nope. I guess you just kind of have to deal with it. No more armor. So we'll switch our weapon, and we also have poison already. And we stun him for a second, so everyone can get up. Oh, of course she goes and kicks him in the face.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Guys, let's get him over here. Oh, he also has... Oh, I thought he got his armor back, but it was just me. The armor... Oh my gosh. The poison is so good. Look at him die. Look at all that poison he's got on him. Look at that. Wow. That was pretty impressive. Poison stacks so freaking hard. Piece of a pearl from a prince of the seas. You have taken a piece of the pearl from the Nadai Glendemen. A collector would probably be interested. Okay, but what was the Glendemen protecting over here? A chest. A lockpickle? Nope. Just a yataghan. One-handed blade. Does it have any slots? I don't see any slots. Search the area. Must be over here. I want to take a look at this sword. Yataghan. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Can anybody else hold it? Ooh. This one actually has the elemental damage that I like, but this has 113 more physical damage. A higher stun. It's not as good as Ciara's blade. I'm gonna give this to Vasco for now. It kind of looks badass, just saying. Look at your new sword. Now he and Ciara don't match though, because they both had that elemental sword that was glowing. Might have a lockpickle right here. Old and almost illegible journal.
This journal confirms what we suspected. A continental nation had once attempted to colonize the island with the help of the Nords, and they were repulsed. From what I was able to decipher, few of them actually managed to escape.
I should have known as soon as we discovered those ruins that we were not foreign to these lands.
The major part of the journal has faded, and I'm not able to decipher the name of the author. I don't think we'll learn anything else here. No possible doubt remains. All the clues point in the same direction. The people from the sea who built these ruins and confronted the natives, they were us.
It's difficult to admit. And to think that I turn to you to help us against the Bridge Alliance. I do not judge you guilty of the crimes of your ancestors. But this story is known.
I know. This will not help our relations with your people, that is certain.
And to think we helped you. I'm having trouble dealing with this, even if it does explain a lot. We're gonna have to keep this story under lock and key. The natives are not gonna swallow it easily without a long chew.
This must be the reason they kept us in the dark. Constantine is going to be furious when he learns this.
That's not good. Report the discovery to Constantine. Oh, and then Vasco is upset that the knots help. Ciara's pissed because it's the ancestors. Oh, man. This is going to be very interesting.
Cousin! You have returned. How did things go?
Oh, you don't look well. What's happened here?
Nothing. Nothing terribly bad in any case. I must have eaten something that's having trouble going through me.
Seems to me that this illness has been lingering too long. Who prepares your meals? Are they safe?
No one is poisoning me, dear cousin. We are far from court and their customs. It's nothing. Take my word for it. Now then, what do you have to tell me?
He's actually looking pretty sickly now. At first it wasn't so noticeable, but now his eyes are all blackened.
We had a talk with Lady Morange and we explored the ruins that she suggested we visit. All our findings point to one conclusion. Those ruins were originally built by the Congregation of Merchants.
The Congregation? Us? But Father never once even hinted. Once again, he must have deemed me unworthy to know the secret. How he must despise me.
Constantine.
We need to learn more. I want to understand. I need to know everything my father has kept from me. This question also concerns you. You look too much like a native for that to be a coincidence. Since we cannot bombard my father with questions, others here must give us the answers we require. The congregation, even in the past, could not have made it to this island without help. We are pitiful sailors.
You were thinking of us. But I assure you that I know nothing of this story.
You are perhaps simply not aware, but your admiral stationed at the captainry surely is. Go and find her, cousin. Try to learn the final chapter of this story.
Very well.
Anything else?
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Once again, the background of Desardet comes into question. He has to be an islander. He has to be.